We're allowed to go after each other like that.
It's a lot of fun. It's a physical game. That's what the Big Ten's like. But today was a little bit more physical. And I embrace that. That part of basketball and the physicality. I love that. So it was definitely a lot of fun. Just made me miss a lot more shots. But I just got to be better and finish through contact.
Obviously, there's a lot of ball left to play, but do you feel like the first stretch there in the second half is where you guys really separated yourselves and won this game?
Yeah, definitely. It was important to come out there and make a punch. To start the second half, we had the lead going into the half. We hadn't played our best basketball, so we needed to come out there and kind of enforce our will. And since then, after that, we were just really good and rolling and continuing to get stops. And our defense really picked up in the second half.
Big Ten's a physical league, but was this game almost officiated even lighter than it usually is?
There's a lot of physical games, and obviously, being at Michigan State was a very, very physical game. And, coming here is the same thing. There are two teams that are very aggressive defensively, and, there was definitely, a lot let go, but, that was on both sides. So, it's, when it's like that, it's fun.
What did it mean to you guys to have CJ back in today?
It means a lot, the way he can spread the floor or stretch the floor with his three-point shot and his ability to defend on the defensive end. He's tremendous, and he's obviously one of our better players. He's one of the best shooters in the country, in the league, he's good.
Luka, everybody who played today made some type of significant contribution. Joe had, Toussaint had 8 assists. Just talk about that. I mean, we call it your supporting cast, but there's so many good players on this team.
There are. There's so many scorers. There's so many people who can impact the game in different ways. Cordell was huge for us in the first half, and Ryan was huge for us through different parts of the game, and BK and Joe T. There's a lot of guys when they play with confidence, and that's what makes practice so hard in the off-season workouts. You see that. All guys are going at each other. You can tell there are so many guys that on any given night, a couple different guys can go off.
You went for 18-9 in the second half, 8-12 shooting. I mean, what was just the difference for you? Would you do anything at halftime? Did you talk to anybody at halftime?
I just kind of refocused. The first half was missing a lot of chippies and missing a lot of getting them back and missing them. I never missed that many shots in my life. And, it just was, frustrating. But, I think, over the course of my career, I've gotten to a point where I don't let that bother me. I'm going to keep shooting the ball. I know I can score the ball. And no matter how many, shots it takes me, I'm going to keep being aggressive and being confident because I need to be that way for our team. And I've shown, that's like a rare occasion where I shoot, that poorly from the field, but, I'm still going to be aggressive and confident. And I picked it up in the second half and, helped us win the game.
How good did it feel to get that first one to go in today?
It felt good for sure. Obviously kind of hoped I would have hit a few more, but at the end of the day I was taking good shots, I was making good moves, playing good defense, rebounding, doing everything that I could to help us win, and at some point those shots will fall.
What got you guys going there at the start of the second half when you were able to kind of take control?
Yeah, I think, obviously we played a decent first half, we had the lead at halftime, but we knew that we could play much better than we were. We just kind of jumped them to start the second half and kind of kept that lead the rest of the game.
Do you think it was defense?
Yeah,
a little bit more.
I think so. Connor hit that 3 to start. Got a couple. I had an easy post up. Luka had one, I think. So, kind of got us going to start the second half and just roll from there.
What space does CJ create for you guys on the offensive end compared to what you saw in the last 3 games?
He creates a lot for sure. He's such a good cutter, so he's setting up cuts. So guys are having to help off and help on his drive, his shot, different things like that. That's creating openings for other people.
You guys had a tough loss Tuesday, but bounced back again. You guys have done this throughout the season. Would it have been more surprising if you didn't bounce back today?
Yeah, like I said earlier, that's the great thing about playing in the Big Ten. You're playing top 25 teams night in and night out. So obviously we wanted that one on Tuesday. It slipped away from us a little bit. Thought we could have had it. But we knew there was another great opportunity today on our home court, and we were able to get this one. We want to get 2 more in the regular season.
How physical was that game today for you? I mean, you got...
No. I think, like I've been saying, Coach and our training staff, they've been allowing me to just kind of go at my pace so I could come back 100%, back to myself. So I've had time to, get in the gym and get shots up and kind of get my fatigue or conditioning level up. So I just didn't have the game experience, but I think all the tools were still there.
Really physical game. Just how you guys persevere out there.
Yeah, we knew that was coming. Really physical team. They're going to beat you up on the glass. We just had to fight them on the glass. just be tougher at home. You know, coach always says, you know, defense is not going to be perfect, but as long as you're active, you have effort, they can still create some havoc.
What's the message at halftime? You guys seem to come right out of the gate with fire.
Yeah, we wanted to, you know, punch them in the mouth early, let them know that, you know, we didn't play our best the first half and we were still up 1. So we wanted to create some separation and kind of set the tone of how the second half was going to go. And coach made an emphasis on getting back and transition defense in the second half. You know, they were kind of running up our backs in the first half. So we just get our defense back and make them play in the half court.
So is that what made the three-point defense better also, or was there something else you did there?
I think so. Just, you know, we were running back and we were finding shooters and we were walling off Lamar Stevens in transition. We were walling off their point guards, so they weren't able to get downhill and look for shooters. Lundy got hot in the first half. You know, we didn't even find them in transition. So second half, we did a much better job of locating people and making shots a lot harder.
You guys have beaten a slew of good Big Ten teams here. Why have you gone through the Big Ten schedule without a scratch at home?
I think a lot of it has to do with the preparation as well as the fan support that we've had. We had a tremendous crowd today, sell out. We're really appreciative of that. You know, we kind of went through a little slump in the first half, and they picked us up. It got really loud in here, and we feed off that. So I think just having that kind of home court advantage really helps us at home, and the preparation we have before games is what's helping us kind of get through the gauntlet of the Big Ten.
You know, sometimes you just need a little extra, edge, a little extra home court advantage. Get some bounces to go your way, and that makes all the difference. And you know, that's not just our team. I think that's every team in the Big Ten. You know, if you look at the road records, I think like the team with the most road wins has 5, and you know we have 3 and some neutrals, so I mean, that's not too bad. But you know, you love to get your home games because you got your crowd behind you, you know, home cooking and all that stuff.
Coach talked a lot about chemistry. You've been here a while. How good is the chemistry compared to all the years you've been here?
Yeah, no, we have really good chemistry this year. I think that's just, you know, we have a core of guys that have really been together for a while. You know, we've been through some of the wars, some of the battles together, the highs, the lows. You know, just the team bonding off the court. You know, all the workouts together, and you know, it's tough to have a new team with a bunch of new faces that you haven't seen before, and that's just something we don't have to deal with this year.
First blown kiss of your career? I'm not sure.
No, I mean there is a few.
Okay.
I mean, I'm pretty sure I actually blew one at Michigan State too, but Luka said he liked it, so I had to do it again.
What made impact in the game was scoring, but a lot of assists and tenacity on defense.
And that's just all about my game, to be honest with you. Like, I don't have to score the ball, to be honest, and it doesn't bother me at all. You know, I could get a lot of assists, I could get steals, I could get rebounds. You know, basketball is not all about scoring.
Are you thinking about in a game like this? Obviously, Penn State's a little bit different. They like to play with a little bit more tempo than some of these other Big Ten teams do, and you being able to push the pace more than maybe anybody else in this league. How do you choose when to go and when not to go in a game like this?
You know, just when you see openings. When you see openings, you go. When you don't, you know, you don't force anything. And that was the big key today. You know, knowing when to go and knowing when not to go.
How were you able to kind of slow down their transition offense? They got that going early.
Yeah, they got it going early. Wheeler did a nice job, you know, getting to, you know, about the half court mark, you know, and like doing one dribble and like trying to do one pass ahead. And I picked that up very early, and I didn't want to like jam him too early, you know. So I just, throughout the game, you know, I just kept seeing him, you know, catch the ball doing one dribble pitch, and I just try to, you know, creep up behind him, you know, trying to get him to travel, turn the ball over, you know, throw the ball to me, you know, just different things, just trying to, you know, mess with his mind.
You were getting whistled for fouls earlier in the season when you were playing defense. That's not happening as much anymore. Why?
To be honest with you, I don't know.
I didn't know if you adjusted anything or you just.
I mean, Cat told me, our big man Cat told me, you know, in the Big Ten, you know, you don't know what's a foul. So, like, you know, I'm just, you know, just playing through everything. You know, I'm trying to use less hands. You know, just be more active with my feet, my body. And, yeah, you know, just trying to be more active and just trying to.
Defensively, the last couple of games, you got